Yeah, they do. It's like it just got here and it's already gone. Yes, happy Sunday, everybody. Have a sip of coffee, Java, or tea with us while we paint this one.
I had a couple of hot coffees ready, so I went to iced coffee.
Oh, all right. Just let us know where you're coming from. Let us know if you're a first timer.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody that kind of, when I put the poll up this morning, are we okay to move to 2? We can move to 2. I needed my wingman, my co-host over here, and he wasn't available until now.
Yep, couldn't make it. I had to go pick up my grandson, who I've never seen. It's the first time I've seen him. And I seen him real quick, and I had to come back here. Oh. But I'll see him later on.
Yeah.
But it was a great moment for me.
Yeah, it was needed.
Yes.
I would have figured out how to do this by myself if you weren't around, but...
Oh, you could handle it. Yes, Maddie's here.
Hi,
Maddie Toulay. Love the hair from Virginia.
Thank you.
We got Victoria from British Columbia,
Hi, Victoria.
Canada, and a first timer.
Awesome. Welcome. Thanks for painting with us today.
And it's Victoria.
Yeah, you
and
know.
Then, what? Yeah?
Yeah.
Danielle in Gary says hi, happy Sunday.
Hi, Danielle.
Love the new hair.
Thank you.
Trisha Bemis, first time today, coming from York, Pennsylvania.
Hi, Trisha. York's
Oh,
not
yeah,
my family's way.
They're checking in. We've got Amy Bouchard Hedrick joining us again from Lexington,
Hi,
North
Amy.
Carolina.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Jennifer Giordano, says congrats, Mark. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling really great.
It was a smidge of a surprise for the timing for us, but it's okay. We
it's all good. All right, we got Canadians checking in. Nadia
Hi,
Morelli
Nadia.
from Montreal, Quebec.
Hello, my dear. Good morning. Afternoon. We're in the afternoon.
Danielle says I love the apron too.
Thank you.
Abby and
Amazon.
Deborah back with us.
Hi,
from
Abby
Iron River, Michigan.
How you doing, ladies?
Right, and
girls.
Jen.
And Jen, awesome. I know I was talking to Celine about, I was talking to Lorianne about time zones. That's the other map that I need.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, what time is it?
Central time, Eastern time, Pacific time.
NL, I forgot what it is now.
What? The time zone?
She's in Canada.
Right.
So her time would be 3:30.
3:30
right now. Right, and for her time. So
she's
an hour
farther on the east.
Right.
She's up there in New Finland.
So that's what it is. Yes.
I know my geography.
Yeah, I know. Thank gosh, because I know. But I was like, that's what I need. Good reminder. I need like a map with all the time zones.
And there it is. Though I'll break the time zones down for you. That map should say the time zones. When I check it for you, I'll show you where they're located. We've got Kathy Gingrich from Kitchener, Ontario. Says your hair looks great again.
Thank you.
Everybody's liking the hair, baby.
I really like it. I just told her surprise me, and I love it.
We've got Marie Paul Vasconcelos.
Hi, Marie.
We've got Yoli Sanchez joining us again.
Hi, Yoli.
From
Welcome
Deltona,
back.
Florida. Miriam Forsberg is in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, Texas.
We've got Cindy from
Hi,
Edison,
Cindy.
New Jersey.
Awesome. Neighbors.
And Deborah and Abigail saying, we're doing well and we're excited to continue painting with you.
Yay.
Lorianne Jenkins is here from St. John's.
This is who I was talking to about the time zone.
Oh, okay.
We figured it out together.
Yep, she said that was me. Then we've got Sam and Felicia in Central New York.
Awesome. Welcome, Sam and Felicia. Cool. We'll give you guys another minute to check in with us. Again, let us know if it's your first time.
Yes, Lorianne is, she's in Canada.
Yep.
Alicia Stair says, oh my God, I love your apron.
Thank you. It's Amazon. If you go to our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com, the website, not the Facebook page, there's a link for the apron there. So go all the way down to the bottom. It says like extras or something. And the link you click it and it'll put you right to Amazon, right to this thing. The last time I had checked, this one might have been out of stock, but they kind of it keeps coming and going. So
Yeah, now we have some more people. We have Elisa Davis. We
Hi,
have
Alicia.
Anita Merritt from Canada,
Welcome.
Alberta. Or like one of my favorite wrestlers used to say, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I don't know if she's in Calgary, but she's in Alberta, Canada.
Oh my.
Jackie Alst from Pahrump, Nevada. Oh wow, Pahrump, Nevada. That's where one of my favorite radio show hosts, Art Bell, lives in Pahrump.
Oh.
They're not that far from Area 51, S4, all of that area.
Can't listen to that.
Yeah, Jackie Alst. Oh wow, that's cool. Pahrump, Nevada, that's cool. Amy Quillette. Luis from Montreal. Oh, it's Luis from Montreal, Quebec.
Awesome. Okay. Very good.
All right.
Okay.
We've got Stephanie Brown from Vancouver, Washington. We've got Canadians in the house today. I love this. You guys, we love you guys. And you got to tell us when is a good time to hold painting sessions for you guys. And because we love having Canadians join us.
Well, they're all over. I mean.
Yep. See, we got Phyllis Miller from Cochrane, Ontario.
Oh.
Got Alicia Stairs. She's in Cumberland, Maryland.
Okay.
All right. We got Priya.
Hi, Priya.
Candelwai.
I know.
Priya Candelwal. We've got Tanya T. Johnson from Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Hi, Tanya.
Mert Gathercole from Montana. Oh, man, Montana, okay? That's awesome, Montana. All right, we got...
Keep writing those down so we can put them on the map.
Yeah, we're going to put them all down. Yes, Montana. We'll write it all down.
I was gonna say I'll put a post up too about where you're from so that we can, just like you guys gave us some feedback this past week on what do you watch us on. Our minds are working about what we can do to make this easier for you, make it quicker for you, make it accessible.
Yes.
So I'm working overtime. My mind is working overtime anyway. My wallet can't catch up, but my mind is working overtime. So we appreciate the feedback. We appreciate the shares. Again, we paint for free. We appreciate the tips.
That's it. Priya's from India. That's where I remember the name. Priya's from India. She's,
awesome.
Oh, what time is it there?
Right?
Okay. Antonina Ambrescio from Middlesex, painting with my daughters.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Nell McLean Connell, can't wait, from, Cowaliga, Alabama.
Alabama. I don't
All
know
right.
if I've had
We
an
got a nice,
Alabama.
diverse
Yeah, really, guys.
audience today. This is awesome.
It's good to see that we can all come together over coffee, Java, or tea.
Okay, Susan Mitten says, lots of Canadians because it is raining here today. Trenton, Ontario here.
Okay. Wow, that's a good reason. I know, it's getting a little gloomy outside for us, too.
Yeah, with this hurricane situation.
Yikes. Okay,
we've got Deb Vians. She says, my sister and I are both ready to paint.
Aw, awesome.
We've got Vaisu Senthil from Pennsylvania.
Cool.
Oh, okay. And Deb and Sister Sandy are from British Columbia, Canada. We've got a Canada Day.
It's Canada Day.
All right.
All right, we're going to have to do a Canada Day themed painting for you guys, huh?
Right. She says it's very hot there in Canada.
It's hot here, too.
All right. So you ready to get started?
I
You
think
can get
so.
started. We've got a nice little crowd here.
All right. So again, I was saying, wallet can't catch up with everything that we want to do for everybody. So we do sincerely, while we paint for free, we really sincerely appreciate the tips. If a tip is not possible, it's totally okay. We would love for you to, and this is just as important, share your painting and what you do and tag our page on your personal page. Thanks. That goes a long way. So we appreciate that. And those of you that are new, welcome. Hello. This is so awesome. I'm Jennifer. Mark's behind the computer shouting out your names.
Yeah, right now I'm writing down all these locations.
Giving me kind of your feedback, slowing me up, making me repeat. He's kind of like the director here. Mm-hmm. I'm the one putting the paint to the canvas, but hopefully helping you guys have a good time today. So we are Mimosas and Masterpieces. We're out of South Dunbrook, New Jersey. While we can't go out, well, I take that back. We weren't able to go out and do this in person anymore, but we're slowly trickling back into that. We did that on Friday, but we've been painting virtually, and we love it. I love it. So
just opened up a whole new world
did.
to us.
This is so cool. So let's go over our supplies today. So hopefully you do have a coffee with you, or a tea, or a java, or mimosa. All right. I need to get the hair out of my mouth first. Okay.
All right.
I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas. It's totally fine if you would like to kind of shrink that down. If you want to scale down, fine. No problem. The 3 brushes I'm using today, we'll use that 3/4 inch flat brush. I will use a kind of that medium round brush. And then a tinier, finer brush for your lettering or some outlining and detail. Okay, no sketch today, guys. I know people were like, wait, no sketch? We're not sketching? No sketching. All right.
No sketch.
So our paints, let's do that too. If you painted with me, I just want to bring this up quickly, because if you painted with us last week, we did this painting, and we were talking about making these 2 paintings match up so that you have the same counter or whatever area that your cup is sitting on. I'll bring this back out as a reminder for those of you that want to, like, you know, match that up. So the only difference on the background, this is going horizontal. The one that we're going to do is going to be diagonal. So if you want these to match up, just match up your brush strokes in the background. Okay, paints. Brown, black, white. If you don't have purple, red and blue, and then white. So brown, black, white, blue, and red, and then a little bit of yellow. Get that out there. And I was painting earlier, so my palette is already a mess. All right, cup of water to rinse, paper towels to dry. We're gonna start off with that flat brush, okay? So let's rinse and dry to start. And we're gonna start with that background color. So the brown one I have is pretty dark, so I want to lighten that up a bit to get to the slightly lighter background. So I'm going to take a scoop of that brown, I'm going to take a scoop of yellow, and I'm going to take a little scoop of white and mix in an area on my plate. If you need a separate plate to do your mixing, that's just fine too. You just want to get it to a light brown color, and again, you don't have to follow the color patterns that I'm doing. This is your painting. Go ahead. My painting is not going to look like my painting.
Your painting is not going to look like my painting.
So you can always make whatever colors patterns you want. You know, you don't have to follow our lead. I'm going to go a little bit later on that brown. So what's everybody drinking? Are you coffee people? Do you have a specific coffee that you like? Are you drinking tea? Are you drinking espresso? All right, that light brown color. I'm gonna work with that.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's brown is gonna be different depending on the type of brown that we're using. Burnt umber, burnt sienna, just straight brown. So everybody's is gonna be a little different. So for our background, I wanna bring it all the way down. Let's go to, you can, well, for those of you that are kind of matching this up, you're going to bring it down to about 4 inches from the top. And again, I'm going to go maybe a little bit higher, so about 5-6 inches from the bottom of your canvas. Okay, this is, we're going to fill in this entire area and just kind of bring it down to this area here, if you want to give yourself a guide. And it's okay if you go over it, no stressing. We just want to do diagonals all the way across our canvas. So just diagonal brush strokes. Using that flat side of the brush. Grab those edges, so grab the sides, the top, and then when we get to the bottom, grab the bottom as you go. It helps it look finished when you've got it on your wall. Right. At the top of this one. Just want to take that brown and again, diagonal brush strokes all the way across. But first, edges. It's kind of like a puzzle. do the edges first, so I don't forget. All right.
Okay.
Back to diagonals here.
Okay, now let's see who's drinking what. Anita says, I'm drinking beer.
All right.
Yoli is drinking, she says, I love ginger chai tea.
Ooh,
and my friend from India got me hooked on it.
I love chai.
Well, that's like your son. He likes chai latte.
He does. He likes chai latte. So I used to sell, now you guys in Canada should know of this too, steeped tea.
Right, steeped tea is a Canadian
It is a Canadian,
tea.
Yep. Canadian.
And that's what you used to sell.
Yeah, and I absolutely love, they have a golden vanilla latte, which is a lot like a chai, but they have a traditional masala chai base, which is probably my favorite of all the teas.
Mm-hmm. And chai is Aiden's favorite.
Chai is Aiden's favorite tea. I made him, when we do go to Starbucks, when we used to go to Starbucks, he used to always order a chai latte, and then I started making him them at home when what I was selling steeped, and he was like, this is so much better.
Mm-hmm. He loved it. Now Srilata Dirunagari says, I love masala chai tea with aromatic spices.
Yes, masala chai is so good. That is my favorite. They have that, and again, they have like that golden vanilla latte that is delicious. It's so good, and it's golden because of the turmeric. Am I saying that right?
Turmeric.
Yep, so good.
And Cindy Gus says, I'm having iced coffee.
There you go. That's what
and
I got.
I missed last week's.
No problem.
Is there a video?
For the Home Sweet Home, was that on Zoom? I can't remember.
I'm not sure. The Home Sweet Home we did last week?
Go back to the events. If it was a Zoom one, I don't have the recording of it.
Hold on,
I don't think.
It was Home Sweet Home we did last week?
Yeah.
Yes, that was a Zoom recording.
Okay, so that was a Zoom one. So I don't have the recording on it, but we will begin doing recordings for our Zooms again now that we've finally cracked the code, guys.
Right, but for that particular session, we don't have
I don't have the recording on that one.
Yeah, sorry, Cindy.
Sorry, sweetie.
But you definitely can come on this page, click on events, and then you'll see the upcoming events at the top. As you scroll down, you'll see past events, and you can look through those. They started in like March.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of pictures. Plenty of paintings that you could paint. Videos that you could follow and you could paint along with it.
True. More to come. I posted one other new one today. Yesterday. We'll show you the upcoming events in just a few moments.
Yes, and that's for your first timers too. You can always come to our page. You click on events, and you can see what we got coming up, whether it's on Zoom or whether it's here free on Facebook. We're still doing our kids camp.
Yeah.
And then as soon as that kids camp sessions are over, then we'll be going into the fall sessions of the kids camps. So what we encourage all new people and all our regular audience to always go to our page and scroll through it, look through it, see what's coming up, see what we have on the agenda.
Yep.
Look at some of the paintings that people have done. We have the video that we record as we're doing it live. Then we've got the slideshow that all of the people who participated with us that day will send in pictures of all of their paintings, and you can see all of the paintings and all of the different variations how we're going to do today.
Yep.
All right.
So while we're doing that diagonal line all the way down, again, if you come down across over this thing, that's totally fine.
Okay.
This is just kind of our guide for where we want our counter or whatever your cup is going to be sitting on. But while you're doing those diagonals, if you want to add a couple of strokes of color, I'm going to grab some white and put some white streaks in there. So it is pretty streaky already, and that's what I was going with.
Okay.
We didn't need just one big solid block of color.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to add a little bit of interest in there. So I'm going to start with some diagonal white lines, and then we're going to blend them in a little bit. So you only blend until you're happy with it.
Okay.
Okay, this is really all up to you guys. which you prefer.
And everybody keep in mind, at some point during our session here, I'll be reading off what we have coming up in the next few weeks.
I'm going to do the same with some yellow. So just throwing some diagonals of yellow in there. And then doing the same thing. Kind of blend in until you're happy with that background.
Okay.
Starting to feel a little bit tacky or sticky, that means your paint is starting to dry.
Oh.
If you still need to move that paint on there, just grab a tiny bit of water, tiny bit of water on that brush, and that'll help loosen your paint up that's starting to dry on your canvas.
All right.
Otherwise, we do want the background to dry completely before we get to our mug. So.
Oh, really? So we're gonna have to get a dry canvas.
Yep, we're gonna. No, we're not gonna have to. We
It's
have
got to
to
dry
let it
before we put the mug on there.
Yes. And then I think it's probably best to do the bottom part around our mug.
Oh, okay.
So we'll give that a couple of minutes to dry. We'll let you guys catch up, and we'll start going over a couple of our other upcoming events for you, okay?
Yes.
Ta-da.
Because let's see, what do we have coming up this week? Well, this week we got kids camp. That's the last thing we're doing before we go away on vacation for a couple of days.
Just a few days.
Yeah, just a few days.
Just a few.
And then when we come back, we resume with kids camp in August 12th.
Right.
Okay. The next time we have an event would be the Dream Catcher. We're coming back and we're going to be doing the Dream Catcher, but it's going to be on Zoom. It's $5 and it'll be at 8 p.m. So that's giving people from the West Coast time, people from Canada time that can join us. That's a Thursday, August 13th at 8 p.m. is when we'll be returning from vacation and we'll have our first session. And that's on Zoom. Then the next thing that we have coming up after that day for the Dreamcatcher is the Girls Night Out. That's a doubleheader Saturday. Okay? There's a free session on Facebook that will begin at 1 p.m. on August 15th, Saturday. And then we have a 50 Shades themed one that's going to be on Zoom that evening at 8 p.m. Now, Jennifer's going to break down all of the different things that's going on that day. We'll start with Saturday at 1 p.m. Girls Night Out, free on Facebook. Go ahead, Jennifer.
So, the Girls Night Out painting, again, if you want to paint with us, it's free, just like we're doing right now. But in between these, instead of us going through upcoming events, what you'll hear or what you'll see is us giving away prizes. In order to be in the running for prizes, it's $5 for one spot. Your spot stays on the wheel. We'll do a live wheel spin with another device. We'll kind of just hold it up to the camera so you can see it.
Right.
We'll spin it. We have probably 8 to 10 prizes already. The more people that put in for prizes, the more prizes we'll get. That's
okay. And you'll know how many prizes there will be when we get up to the date when we're doing the session?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And,
we'll kind of put together a list there's kind of a running list in there already, but more will be added to it. I have 2 more to add to it already today.
So they can check in the event section for that day, and they'll see all of the different things that'll be prizes.
Yep.
Okay, and they can pay for as many spots on the wheel as they want for the prizes, right?
Right. So if you want 4 spots on the wheel, $20. Your 4 spots are there throughout the entire event. If we spin for 10 prizes, you could win all 10.
Prizes.
I mean, your name never comes off. So that's the fun part of
the spinning.
Luck.
And that's going to be going on while we're painting.
Right. So we'll probably do something similar to this. We're going to paint the background. We'll go, okay, let's do the first spin. And we'll spin. You do need to be live painting with us. This is not one that you can go back to watch later for prizes.
Right.
If you are participating in the prizes, you have to be on live with us because we'll need you to tell us whether you want to keep or pass. So if you pass it, and that's it.
Yeah, but if they get a prize and they pass it, then they don't get nothing in consolation for it. So you're just gonna give up your prize?
Possibly.
I wouldn't give up my prize even if I didn't want it. I wouldn't give it up.
So our only dilemma or our only kind of snafu with the whole thing is shipping. So we have to, like all of our friends in Canada, Yeah, we have to come up with something. We'll have to come up
we
with
worked
something.
that part out. I don't see that as being a problem.
Yeah, because all of the prizes would have to be shipped.
Right, but what I'm thinking about is that they can pay for as many entries as they want on the spinning wheel, okay? But they have to have those payments in, not on the day of the session. They have to have it done before
2 days. 2 days before we're gonna close the participation on the wheel.
All right, so anybody that wants multiple spots on that wheel, they need to do it before 2 days before we have the session.
Right.
Okay, we'll keep repeating that if we have any more sessions that we do.
The same is going to go for this event.
And that's going to be in the evening.
Right, will be 8 o'clock.
Yes, that's the 50 Shades on Zoom.
Right, so we want to keep it private. This will be an adult one. So the spinning wheel for this one, same thing. When you pay your $5 for the Zoom, you automatically get 1 spot. If you want to add more spots, just send in more payments for more spots. Just let me know what those payments are for so that I know, because sometimes I don't know.
Right.
So it's all adult prizes and products.
Okay.
For this event. So
all right.
That's what the 15th is for. So keep that day open for us.
Right, because that's especially for the ladies. I mean, gentlemen are encouraged to join too, but it's girls' night out, 1 p.m. free on Facebook, and then that evening, 50 Shades themed session on Zoom, and both sessions have spinners, and we'll be giving away prizes and stuff to our audience.
Yep, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I am too. I'm looking forward to us incorporating prizes and all kinds of treats and shout outs and guest featured artist stuff, and we're working on to make this a complete show, so that when we come on, we're working on an introduction, so that music will be playing, and you'll see some video that'll have a theme for Jennifer, and we'll find a nice name for this show, and then we'll maybe evolve into a YouTube page or some type of a place where you can all join up and paint with us. But I would personally like the TV money and working with TV. We have a nice little 2-hour, 1.5 hour show where every week people join us and we paint and we shout out all of our people and recognize you and have you engage with us while we're painting, like we do right now.
All right, we do.
Okay, we got a nice crowd and we've got people that are I guess they're doing what you're doing, fanning their
Yeah, we do want that background dry.
Because I'm running my mouth and you're just standing there waving at the canvas. I figure people are saying, what is going on? What is she doing?
We'll give them, how about one more? Let's give them one more
minute?
upcoming event, and then we'll. All
right, so give them one more upcoming event, and then we'll go back to painting.
Yeah.
You think it'll be dry by now?
I'm pretty close, so I'm just trying to focus on this area right here where our cup will be, or our mug will be.
Right.
So.
Well, I mean, after we have the girls' night, that's Saturday, August 15th.
Yep.
The next session that we have, we'll be having our kids' camp. That'll be going on during the week. But the next event that we have will be Thursday, August 20th. And that's a Zoom Paint It Forward event. Okay?
Wow.
That's the Fall Foxes.
So for this one, it is a Zoom, like you said.
Right.
So you'll go to the event. There's actually kind of a Google form for you to fill out, where your email needs to go, or where the Zoom link needs to be sent. It is a $10 donation for this one. The $10 is going right to the family that I posted about in that event. Their story is there. I encourage you to look at it. I mean, grab a tissue. But they're important to me. It's an important thing for me to help them.
Right.
They're an amazing family. So anybody that's in the States, that's local to us, has heard about the Mask Squad. The woman who founded the Mask Squad, it is her family. So she's been, throughout everything they're going through, she's been still giving back to her community.
Right. We did a painting for the Mask Squad to raise money for the Mask Squad. We did.
So anyway, you don't have to put the foxes in there. I know some people were like, "Oh, I'm not a fox person." It's okay. You can leave the foxes out.
Whatever you want.
You leave the foxes out. It's a beautiful painting without the foxes too.
Right.
So that is that one.
All right. Celine says, "Love the YouTube idea. What's wrong with YouTube money? Nothing's wrong with YouTube money, but I know TV money because I'm an actor and I've been doing TV and stuff like that for many years. So I know about that. I'm just learning about the YouTube and the subscribers and how they get money and all of that. And once I've got all of that figured out and understood, then maybe I'll change my tune and say the YouTube money.
I'll let him research that for me because.
Yeah, that's my thing. Arts and entertainment is my thing. That's my thing.
I'll just create.
And then Danielle says, I'm good. I use my blow dryer.
There you go. That's really smart.
And Cindy says, my son wants to do kids camp. When we're done here, if you'd like, you can message Jennifer. You can talk with her, and she'll give you all the details about it. What we got coming up for the rest of this kids camp that's already in under session.
I'll show everybody.
Give you information about the new kids camp that'll be starting in the fall.
Yeah, I'll show you guys that next. All right, I think we're pretty close. So I'm going to switch now to that medium round brush, rinse and dry. Now we have to kind of determine what color mug would you like. Do you want a purple mug? Do you want a green mug? This is up to you, whatever color mug you would like.
Right.
Okay. Everybody's individual. So, I know I love purple. Feeling like I need to do something a little bit different though.
Yeah.
You guys tell me, what color mug do I need to do? I'll let you guys pick for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, Celine says, yes, you should check out Twitch as well. A lot of creators are on there as well. Twitch. That's something we'll check into. Thank you. Yeah, so what color mug do you think she should paint? Well, the good thing about our audience is that they have so many great creative ideas and suggestions. The majority, just about, I'd say 99% of the paintings that we do here are suggestions from all of you guys.
Yeah, we want to paint what you want to paint. So.
Oh, here they come. Red, gold, red.
Red. Okay. All right. So, and red is a tricky color, so I guess it's a
Pink,
good way to do that.
Purple,
Red,
blue mug,
I know.
turquoise mug.
I love turquoise too.
I'm doing pure ocean. All right. Purple, green, teal.
I know. Teal is my. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've been liking teal.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
Teal is the winner.
Gotta do the teal.
Teal is the winner this time.
My color. All right.
Celine said teal.
Yep. All right. So for teal, I'm grabbing a big scoop of blue and a tiny bit of yellow.
Okay.
I may need another plate myself here soon. All right.
Awesome.
We want to start with just that base color to start. Whatever color it shall be that you would like. If you are doing red, depending on the type of red you have, it may be transparent. So you may have to add a little bit of yellow to your red in order to get kind of another dimension of color and not have it so transparent or see-through. If you're using something red like a crimson should be a covering red, so you should be good with that.
She said teal with red letters.
Ooh, okay. Red letters.
You like that?
I do like red letters. Okay.
I thought you'd like that.
All right, so let's get started with your color. So really basic, depending on, I'm going to come, let's make some lines to start here. So below my, wherever we ended our little, our background here, I'm going to come down about maybe an inch or so. This will be the bottom of our mug. And then I want to kind of create like the edge, a guideline for the edge. So
okay, I'm going to zoom in because it's sort of hard to see from so far away. And Anita Merritt says, I have a PayPal account, but I'm having trouble figuring out how to send you a tip. Okay. I replied to her comment by sending her the different formats that you have to get your tips. Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. Okay.
All right. So we're going to do, so this is the bottom of my mug. I'm going to come over to this side, maybe 2 inches in from the left. And we'll put a little line here for one side. And then I want to kind of be about maybe 5 inches across, 4 or 5 inches across. And then we'll put another line. So I want to sort of connect all of these lines, and it doesn't matter if it's not exact because you can always go over it.
Okay.
So I want to make almost a U using that bottom as the bottom of my U.
Oh, let them see that.
Is it wide enough?
It looks wide enough. It's tilted a little bit because you're painting on an angle.
Always tilted.
Yeah, because you're painting on an angle. It's okay.
Alright. So once you get that U shape in there. How tilted am I?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, once I get that U shape in there, I want you to we're going to do an oval around the top of our mug. So we're going to connect each side. So let's do a curved line down.
Yes, let them see that.
And then we're going to follow up with a curve across the top of it. Like so. I'm going to fill in this bottom of the U shape. We're going to leave that oval shape open up there. So when I do my brush strokes for the mug, I want to follow the shape of the mug. So instead of just up and down or right to left, I want to follow the curve. So come around each side and follow the curve.
Okay.
The brush strokes help shape your objects.
Okay.
Okay, so just keep following those curves.
And those curves give it a rounded
Yeah, the brush
appearance.
strokes help with that shape,
round
with
appearance.
shaping.
Yes.
And we will add to that with some highlights and shadows in there too.
Okay. So it's been a very busy week, huh?
It was a busy week. Oh my goodness.
Did a lot of stuff for the house.
We did. We got a pergola up, and it's beautiful, and I was able to have just a couple of friends over last night to catch up, and it turned out to be a beautiful night. I loved it. Am I curvy still here?
Yeah, my son and came from Ohio with my grandson so that I could finally meet him. I never got a chance to see him. So I seen him briefly before I had to get back out here so we can have our painting session.
Yes.
And I'll go back to see them later tonight. And then after this week we're going down to Virginia on vacation. And then we'll be back to paint with you all over again. And
I was scouting out a house
where?
in Chicotique.
Really? You'd like to live down there?
Nope.
Oh, so what were you scouting out a house for?
For an Airbnb.
Oh, yeah.
Sure,
yeah.
we can go, no, I mean for us to buy. We had the money to do it, to buy.
As an Airbnb?
And then use it as an Airbnb, but we get to use it whenever we want to. How cool would that be?
That would be cool, yes.
That'd be cool.
So, yeah, at first I said, you want to buy a house down there? You said no.
No, you said, do you want to live down there?
Oh, okay. You don't want to live down there.
I don't
want
want to live down there full time. Yeah.
Well, that's why we need the TV money or the YouTube money, so you can have that.
All right. I want to do what? I want to do the handle. So on I guess depending on which way you would like it to go, you can do it on either side.
Right.
But on the right side, I'm gonna have my handle come just below where our background meets the table. Yep.
Okay.
And then we're going to make it look like half of a heart. So that's what we're drawing here.
All right, Maddie says, where are you going in Virginia? We're going to Chincoteague Island. We've been there before. We did the Airbnb and we loved it. We loved staying in a house.
I did.
And cooking in a kitchen, a real kitchen. And, going out and about, but always coming home to a house.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm never the same after that. After that, I'm never the same. I don't want to ever see another hotel in my life.
It wasn't, noisy. You don't have to worry about people being around you. It was beautiful.
It really was.
And it's just a little cottage. It's nothing major fancy.
You called it a cottage?
Yeah, it's called a cottage.
It was a house to me. I didn't even notice that was the word that they were using. Cottage. It was a house. It has an upstairs, downstairs, backyard.
Okay.
It was like coming home. You know, instead of going to a hotel room with a key and all of that, we was going inside a house. Like, I'm going home. Go to bed at night, getting up, go upstairs, get into bed. Yeah, we were in the kitchen. I could make breakfast like I normally would make here. So yeah, I like Airbnb. That's
we'll have to do that there.
Yeah, we'll make breakfast.
Okay. We?
Yeah, well, I'll make breakfast. You know, it's not a problem. You know I love cooking. I cook anytime you want me to. I don't care.
Okay.
I like shopping for the food too.
I know you do. I haven't been to the grocery, guys. I have not been to the grocery store since February. Mark does it all. He's amazing. I
love going shopping. I love buying food and treats and everything.
Treats. That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Aiden got to get treats. He likes treats.
He blames it on Aiden. It's him.
Well, I got to have treats too.
All right. Once you've got your color on your mug, you've got your handle on. It's that kind of half of a heart shape. I'm going to just grab some white with whatever color that you're using. I'm not rinsing and drying. I just want you to grab some white on that brush.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to come around the back edge, probably about halfway across the top, and bring that white down and around the front all the way to this edge.
Okay.
It's that like top lip of your mug.
What, are you coating it with sugar?
No, that's the highlight.
It's
but
just
that
the highlight?
Good.
You said, but that sounds good.
Yep.
Awesome.
Alright. Same with the white. I want to come over the top of the handle. So I'm just rushing some of that white right over top of our handle. Come down about halfway.
Alright.
A little bit more white. So following those same curved brush strokes, I'm going to come down along the middle, almost like a, I don't even know how to call it, but like a pattern in the center. I'm just going to use those curved strokes.
Right down the center?
Yep, and then I'm going to go over and sort of blend it in there.
Oh, let them see. I don't think you let them see the lines you put down first. You just went down and you went and go right back up.
So little lines, but I'm using that curved pattern and
to blend it in.
And then sort of blending into that blue that I have already.
Okay. Yeah, you want to give it more of a rounded appearance. I see that. Awesome.
I want to come around the bottom right side with another little brush stroke of white in there.
Okay.
If I'm going too fast, guys, just slow me down, okay?
Yep, just let me know. But so far, I think you're going fine. Everybody's trained on their canvas and their painting.
And then on the left side of the mug, same thing. We want that brush stroke of white on there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to rinse and dry. We have to create another color that's kind of a complementary color with whatever
what color they're using?
Yeah, with whatever color you're using. So I'll probably use, I think I'm going to use green. It's kind of in the same color family.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go with green. We should have painted outside today, huh?
No, it's a little too humid.
Too muggy? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you'll create another color that's kind of a complementary color. So for your purple, I was using pink. If you're using red, I would use something like a yellow or an orange. Something that would be like next to it on the color wheel. So I'm going to go to just green. And I'm going to use those curved brush strokes all the way down the left side of my mug.
Cool. Let them see that.
Now again, I want to kind of blend those in a bit So I'm going to keep going over it to sort of blend it into that teal blue that we've got. I'm almost kind of connecting it to those little white lines in there.
Oh, okay.
And then you can go back and forth to sort of make those two meet.
All right. So if we was to get this money where we could actually get Airbnb that we could use, and it would be ours, we would own it.
Yeah.
I know exactly how you would use it.
How?
We would have our painting show, and we would definitely have prizes where one of those prizes would be somebody could go down and live and be in our Airbnb for a week or whatever, and then we'd come down and spend some time with them, like for one day, so they'd actually get to meet you and be with you. And,
that'd be cool.
And then they actually get to stay in our Airbnb that we prepared for them. Okay, we'd have special things in there for them and everything like that. That's the kind of stuff we would be doing.
Yep.
Okay, we'd have a TV show, and we'd be like, have a little contest or something, and then one of our viewers would get a chance to go to our place where we go and visit and stay at from time to time, and then we come down and see them for one day or whatever. So they'd actually get to meet you, and I'll go down there and cook dinner for them while you
there you go.
While you were sitting and commiserating with them, and it would be cool.
Oh goodness.
You definitely would incorporate it into
I would love that.
your viewers.
Always.
Let people share with you.
If I get something good, I share whatever I have.
Exactly. That's why they need to give us the TV money and the YouTube money.
All right, sticking with my green color, my complementary color. I want to come down around the bottom of that handle with some of that green, and then kind of bring that down. Of course, I picked up some white, but that's okay.
Yeah, see, that would be awesome. We have viewers, audience members that have been with us since we started doing this online, and then let's say 3 years from now we're getting the TV money, and we're actually going to have a show rolled out, and we done brought all of our community of artists that have been with us since March of 2020 joining us for this. It will definitely make everybody feel like it's a journey that they went with us.
Yeah, they felt
to
it.
get you on the TV.
All right, same green. I want to make the shadow of this handle on the cup. So that's going to be a smaller heart on this side, or smaller half of the heart on this side.
Right.
Okay. So it is meeting down at the base of the handle, but up here, instead of coming all the way up and around, it's kind of come down and under. It's almost like the inside size of this heart.
Yeah, they
half
can
of a heart.
see it. But
I know the color is
light.
tough.
I could zoom in a little more, but then they'll just be seeing your arm and your hand. But let's just do it for a little bit.
That's fine.
So they can see it really close.
So so just like we have this nice big half of a heart here, I did a smaller one on this side for the shadow.
Okay,
part of the shadow.
They can see it.
All right.
Yeah, Debbie and Abby says that sounds like a plan.
Doesn't
it is a plan.
Cool? I know. I don't know.
I mean, look, with Netflix and all these channels now that you have for apps on your phone, on your devices, I just believe that you could be on one of those formats. You could be on Netflix and just have your show on Netflix. You could have your show on Pluto. You could have your show on Amazon Prime. You could have your show on regular network television. Who's willing to give her the TV money to put together, I'm putting together the show. We want to have a lot of different things. It's not going to be like the typical Bob Ross, you just sit and watch and paint. No, we're going to have participation, engaging our audience like we're doing right now. We want to take the elements that we have here and have people paint along with us for a TV show. That means we're going to have commercial breaks. That means you'll be able to catch up while the commercial breaks is going on. We have to perfect the show and the flow of the show, how it goes. That's my particular talent, and that's what I'm doing as we go along and we do these sessions. trying to figure out ways that I can incorporate this into some type of a show that could be done in an hour and a half. And
you definitely can't talk this much.
No, we could work it out. It'll work itself out. It'll be a lot of fast talking, but
all right.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
Okay, we're gonna work on this bottom section now.
Mm-hmm.
So the brown that I have, if you want to zoom out for a moment, so we can see this.
Sure.
This is the one. My original is really dark, so it depends on how dark you want to go with this. You can take that original brown that you have.
Yeah.
And add a touch of black to it to kind of darken it up a bit if you want to. So I just want this to be darker than what's up here. Okay, and I did, so you can either start with that round brush or you can switch back to that flat brush for now. The flat brush should be okay to use to start by kind of edging around that mug. So you're just lining up those bristles right around the edge of that mug. Really careful and slow. Okay.
Yeah, I need to zoom in a little bit for that.
Okay.
That's careful. I think I gotta be careful with that one.
Edges again, because we're down at a different section. You need to grab those edges, and if you want to lift and do the bottom, let's do that quick. And I don't usually do the bottom, guys. You know that. All the way across. Make sure you get that, and
that other edge, yeah.
your other edge over here. Okay, and then we're just going to take that horizontally this time, all the way across.
Right, but you carefully did the outside of your mug first.
Yep, do that part first just to get that edge in there, and then you can go over.
All right, and then I'll take it back out so they can see the other painting. Now while they're painting that, they're going horizontal.
Yep.
With the dark brown.
Yep.
Okay, so while they're doing that and catching up to you, I will finish reading off what we have. Thursday, August 20th was the Fall Foxes. That's the Pay It Forward event for the family. Mm-hmm. That's going to be on Zoom. Then on the 23rd, Sunday, we have our sloth paint party that has been postponed and that we've been waiting and anticipating for quite a while.
Finally, it's here.
Right. We had to make change after change after change, but we're still going to get to it on Sunday, August 23rd. Hopefully we'll have some sort of a video footage that we'll be putting up here on Mimosas and Masterpieces. We'll have painting, we'll have pictures. We'll probably get some video footage of the sloth and the kids seeing the sloth.
So for those of you that are local, that are interested, the kids will be painting. It's a pre-printed canvas with a sloth hanging there.
Right.
And then the adults will be painting either a coffee mug or a wine glass or a beer mug, a glass of some sort. We will have templates for everybody to choose from. It is going to be kind of a self-guided because we'll sort of be running all over the place doing different things. Again, the sloth will be there with a couple of other animals from the zoo. We're splitting you guys into two groups so that half of you we're going to try to have only about half of you in the building at the same time. We've cut the occupancy of the building is 150. We're only doing a max of 50 people. So even half of that, so 25 of you will be outside with the zoo and kind of taking pictures with the sloth. And the other 25 of you will be inside painting and doing whether the selfie booth or the photo booth, the coloring wall. You're all getting sloth swag. We have food coming, so it's going to be a fun event for those of you that are.
Cindy says my son would love this.
I'm telling you, it's we're so excited, and then you will then see us announce the sloth painting from that event that we will do live.
Okay, that'll work.
Hint, hint.
Yeah. Now, let's see. After the 23rd, we do the sloth event. The next time we're going to be on I See Sea Turtle. What is that? On the 27th,
I just added it.
8 p.m. That's going to be on Facebook or Zoom?
Just a Facebook Live. Free.
Oh, so then that will be the next thing that we do after we have the sloth party.
Yep.
We'll have the abstract sea turtle.
Abstract sea turtle. You guys have been seeing this up in the top right corner of my screen for months.
That's free on Facebook.
And so many of you were asking about it, so we just did it. We'll do it.
Cindy says, is it sold out or can we still register for the sloth?
No, you can still register. I have 12 spots left.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay. But that's because there were people who dropped out.
Yeah.
But the majority of the people stayed.
Yeah, we had more tickets left, but I decided to cut it to only 50 occupants instead of 75, which was the original goal.
Okay.
So we cut that down, and then we did have some people. We told everybody, if you feel uncomfortable, if you don't feel safe, we're doing our best we can to make sure we provide a safe environment.
Right, and the zoo feels the same way.
Exactly. So we're doing everything we can. But if you choose not to come, then please let us know as soon as possible, and we'll refund you. So we had a couple of people that chose not to participate. So we have a couple of tickets left. So
yes, so Cindy, yes,
okay.
you can.
Absolutely.
So when she talks to you about the kids camp later today, then you can break that down as well.
That too.
Because all the events that I've been talking about, us coming back from Chincoteague Island. Yes, Island.
Yeah.
Okay, when we come back from Chincoteague, then everything is pretty much kids camp stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, for a little while, which I'll show you guys that in a moment too.
But Thursday, August 27th is when that sea turtle, the abstract sea turtle, will be free on Facebook. We'll be doing that painting. And then 3 days after that, Sunday, August 30th, 7 p.m., we're doing the light up wine bottles. That's on Facebook, or is that on Zoom?
Nope, this is a Facebook one as well.
Oh, see, that's on Facebook. We're going to be doing the wine bottles, but they gotta get their wine bottles shipped to them.
So yes, so we have the kits for you. We all know you guys have extra wine bottles right now. I get it. So if you want to do this yourself, if you want to use your own supplies, I can put a list of supplies in there. Otherwise, we'll send you the frosted wine bottle, the enamel paints, a set of brushes, the light, an apron, everything you need to paint with us live.
That'll be cool.
And I don't have the lights in this one, but so this is the first one of 2 that we have scheduled for you.
Right, and that's Sunday, August 30th. Start time is 7 p.m. Yep. And it's right here on our page on Facebook.
So while we are working on this bottom part, this counter table.
Yes, counter table.
I'm going to grab, after you rinse and dry, I'm going to grab a little bit of black or a darker brown so that we can create a shadow under our mug.
A black or a darker brown.
Yep. So I just want to run this. I'm lining up those bristles right along the edge, the bottom edge of that mug again.
Oh yeah, let's go zoom in so you can see this.
So lining up those bristles along the bottom edge with a little bit of black. I'm going to come up the side. And then I'm going to pull all the way to the edge. All the way to my left edge. So that we're creating a shadow on our surface.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be super, doesn't have to be super dark. We just want this to be a little bit of a darker area there on the left side. Coming down from our mug. And then I will do a little bit of alternate on the other side with a highlight on our surface.
Okay.
So black on the left side, rinse and dry, and then I'm going to have you grab, we'll do a lighter brown over here. So I'll try and pick up this color if you still have some of this color.
Yep.
You can grab that. So I'm using some of this color that we made up here and just lightly back and forth on our surface.
Oh.
Some horizontal brush strokes, but I'm going to blend them in.
Okay.
So back and forth. And I forgot, for those of you that did do the Home Sweet Home, if you were doing this lighter and then making the wood grain, could have made the wood grain here. Sorry.
Ooh, Cindy says, I can register on your website?
Yeah, you can.
On the website?
No, not the website. On the Facebook page. I mean,
on this Facebook page here.
I mean, the website will drag you right back to the
Facebook
Facebook event.
page.
But yeah.
But you want to register for the
the sloth event?
Right. Then she
Yeah.
can do that right here on the Facebook page.
Yep. You got it.
So she just got to go to events.
Yep. Go to
and
events. Go
click
down
on events, and then scroll down for the sloth paint party, and you can register right there.
You certainly can. All right. That's it. So done with our surface. Rinse and dry. We'll finish up with some details over here.
Yeah, all of our people that are new, I would like to encourage you to come and visit our page. Look at the photos. Go through the events that we've done in the past. So you see something that you might want to paint, you can play the video and paint it.
Yep.
Look at what we did when we go out on the road, because most of the masterpieces was a traveling paint and sip experience.
We're getting
and
back
then
there.
We're traveling through the internet now, but we're still going back out. We've done a birthday party, and that should be on this. That should be the,
yeah, we did
on
two.
our page. We did 2 birthday parties.
Yeah.
All right,
2 in July.
And then all the other things we've done. You can see pictures and all of that stuff on our photo gallery.
That's right.
We have featured artists.
Yeah.
We do that every week, right?
Yep. Every week I've been
pick
adding
somebody.
a featured artist. I love putting you guys in the spotlight. We are here just to guide you guys, but you guys are the artists. You're the one putting the paint on your brush, the brush to your canvas,
Right.
and making your vision happen. So, I'm just here just as a little bit of a guide. You guys are doing all the rest of the work, so
Yes.
you deserve the spotlight. So that's what we've seen, and we've done everything from we've had kids to adults to families. So sometimes one of you guys just strike me, and I'll send you a message and say, all right, get your stuff together for me. I want to do you as a featured artist next week, so keep a lookout. All right, I'm going to switch from that large flat brush back to our small round brush.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put our coffee in our mug. So it depends on how you like your coffee, right? Dark, light?
I like it light and sweet. Light and sweet.
Light and sweet, honey. Oh, my goodness.
A little bit of half and half. A little bit of flavored cream.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, light and sweet. When I don't have that stuff, then I just take the sugar and just dump half a cup of sugar in there, and then a little milk.
All right. So I'm just filling in that oval area where our coffee is in our mug. Ta-da.
Yeah, it's a little dark for me.
I know.
I don't drink my coffee in a mug anymore.
I mean, you can add a little bit of whitener in there.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to add some swirl.
Yeah, a little swirl.
With a little bit of white paint.
Mark is definitely down with the swirl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my.
Yep, it's awesome.
All right. I am then going to, let's see. And then I think we should switch to our tiny brush, because we're going to do some outlining, the details, and the very last thing is our writing and our steam.
Okay.
So, switching over to the tiny brush.
Tiny brush?
Switching to tiny brush, yep. Tiny brush for details. Alright, let's work on our outlines. So, I'm going to outline in black. Rinse and dry that brush. Remember, as you go, and you need to rinse and dry. Every so often, rinse, dry to get it back to a point. As you dry it on your paper towel, you're going to spin the brush as you pull it away or off of the towel. That gets it back to a point for you.
Okay, by spinning it.
A little bit of paint at a time, and light pressure, thin lines. So the lighter the pressure, the thinner the lines.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with outlining our mug. We need to stabilize. We call it pencil grip, pinky stabilized.
Mm-hmm.
Pencil grip, holding your paintbrush like a pencil, using your pinky to rest on your canvas and not get paint somewhere else. But look, if you make a boo-boo and you get paint on your canvas, take a clean brush.
Yes.
Rinse and dry quick.
Wait, don't do it. You made
a boo-boo.
So let me just zoom in on that boo-boo so they can see how you get rid of a boo-boo.
Don't stress. Rinse and dry a brush. Okay, rinse and dry, and then you can wipe it almost right off.
Yeah, see that little boo-boo right there?
And then if you have to, grab a little bit of the color that was there.
And cover it up.
Gone. Okay?
All right. Yeah, let me just wait till it's gone, and then I'll zoom out. I see it. Gone.
See that? All right.
Awesome.
So, pinky stabilized. Pinky on your canvas. Hopefully it's not wet. And you have a little bit more control over where that brush stroke is going. So doing the entire outline of our mug.
Oh yeah, you've got everybody so busy.
Today, when I'm done with this, I will finish the last, 2 paintings that I have to do for the Fall Fun Camp.
Okay.
Or Fall Fun Workshop. And I will post Fall Fun Workshop information this evening. That is my goal for today.
And you have the date as September 9th. Is that going to be the first day that the Fall Fun Workshop begins?
Yep, that will be the first one.
Okay, so you're going to put information about the Fall Fun Workshop on our page here.
Yep.
All they have to do is click on events.
Correct. And for those of you that join the summer one, the Kid Camp for the summer,
yes,
you get $10 off of the Fall Fun Workshop.
Okay.
So it's just kind of a little incentive to do them all. You know?
And it's possible you will be speaking with Cindy about the rest of the fall workshop. I mean the summer workshop.
Yep.
Okay. Kids camp.
Kids camp.
Right.
Yeah, we'll show you what we got left.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you what we have left. Last week was a phenomenal day. I am so happy that our kid camp turned out so awesome. We had an alpaca farm join us.
Yeah, that was the best one so far, but they've all been good.
When we went live, we did a Zoom. Typically we'll go Facebook Live, but when we did Zoom, we had an alpaca farm join us while we were painting alpacas. So, okay, while I'm outlining, I want to come and do a broken line around this white edge that we've got, so it's not a solid dark line there.
Okay. I'm zooming in.
So same thing on the inside of this. I'm doing kind of a broken line in here. Light pressure. Remember to rinse and dry that brush. Alright. And then if you want to create a little bit more shadowing where the shadow of the handle comes down, you can use some of that black to kind of add a little bit of extra shadow in there. Okay. Sort of just follow that small half heart shape that we did in that complementary color and bring that down a bit. And really light pressure. I'm not putting a whole lot of paint on there, but that kind of helps with that shadow effect.
Good.
And then the same thing down on this side. I know we have a nice white stroke over here, but I'm going to add some fine lines in here for almost a shadow on this side.
Okay.
Down in the bottom left corner where that white stroke is. So I'm coming down around to the bottom, the middle of the bottom of the mug, and coming up into that white area just a bit. And I'm going to rinse and dry. And then we'll let you guys get caught up with outlining. And let me show you.
Oh, so we've got coming up next.
Yeah, we have 2 more, and then I'll show you the Kid Camp ones at the very end.
Right. Now the next one we're going to talk about is September 10th. That's a Zoom event. That's the pumpkin cat that you see right there. Let me back out of it. Okay, that's the pumpkin cat. That's a Zoom event. It'll be Thursday, September 10th at 7 p.m.
Yep.
Okay. Then a week later, Thursday, September 17th, much anticipated Hocus Pocus is free on Facebook.
Seriously.
A lot of people want to paint
guys
this painting.
Everywhere I go, like I'm seeing other people share that. I mean, I've no idea. So it's awesome. You guys are killing sharing this one. You guys like Hocus Pocus.
Yes. We're getting an overwhelming response
Yeah.
for this painting.
So I'm super excited about this
I'm
one.
glad it's free on Facebook because everybody wants it.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to paint this painting.
I think, you know, for me, I feel like the having a bigger audience that really enjoy it, and it's easier to access instead of sending a Zoom and everything else. It's just worth it to do it that way. It's a lot of work, honestly, to do the $5 Zooms. It's a lot more work sometimes than it's worth to like figure out matching up the, you know, who sends in the money, what it's for, the profile.
Right.
It's a lot of work.
Keeping all of that data, all of that information.
So,
but this Hocus Pocus, how did that come about?
My sister-in-law Marie and I both love fall. She loves fall.
Yes,
I love
she does.
fall.
Yeah.
But Hocus Pocus is her favorite fall show.
Okay.
And I asked her, I'm like, okay, I need fall ideas. Give me fall ideas. And the first thing she said was Hocus Pocus. So I made that one for her. And she's like, oh, I love it. So
cool.
So yes, this will be going to her when we're done.
Oh, you're going to give it to her?
Yes. Her birthday is in October.
Oh,
so
that's why she loves the fall so much.
We will put it in a nice floating frame.
Look at that.
And that will go to her. So you can also access these. The links for the floating frames is also on our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com.
Yeah, when you make these paintings and you put them in frames, it just adds more. I don't know. Just adds a certain quality to it.
Yeah.
When you see the paintings in a frame.
Absolutely. Okay, let's work on. We can do our words. So what do you want to write? You don't have to do coffee, Java, tea.
Okay.
You can do home sweet home. You can do
what? Live, drink, sleep?
Sip, repeat. You can
drink,
do
sip, repeat. Live, drink, sleep.
Live, drink, sleep. Yeah. Coffee, work, repeat. I don't know. Coffee, sleep, repeat. Something like that. I like that. Coffee, sleep, repeat.
Coffee, sleep, repeat.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You guys give me your ideas. What else would you like to see?
It's tea time.
It's tea time.
What was the phrase that you was using when you were selling steep tea?
I don't remember, but if you're doing tea, you can even do a little tea bag hanging out of here if you want to.
Right, but you had a cup that said something on it. It said
Sip and relax was one. One was drink, sip, repeat. I'm trying to think of what else.
Cindy says coffee time.
Coffee time.
Right, but you had a cup that said something about tea. When you was doing the steep tea, and you were selling tea every week, every day.
We had a bunch of them. Of course,
you had those big. Oh no. Hello, it is a tea you're looking for.
You're looking for. That was
right.
With Lionel Richie.
It had Lionel Richie on the. You had Lionel Richie on
my teapot.
Right, on your teapot, and it said, "Hello, is it tea you're looking for?" And I was like, "Wow." Here, a coffee a day keeps a grumpy away.
I love it. All right.
I love you, a latte.
Oh, I like that too. Darn. What do I want?
See what I mean? Our audience is just so creative. It is just, it's crazy.
Man, that's what I want to do. A coffee a day keeps the grumpy away.
Yep. Jennifer Giordano says Coffee Friends Friday.
Oh, that's cute too.
Nancy Dunham says Hug in a mug.
Oh, I like that too.
Okay, you got Pug in a mug.
I do have a pug in a mug.
So
we'll
Hug
show you
in a
that
mug.
Next. I know it's a long one,
We're
but
huggers.
I like that. Yeah, we are. A coffee a day keeps the grumpy away. I love that. Okay, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
All right.
People are
you
just
guys
so
want
creative.
to before you do your writing, if you would prefer to do it in pencil, do it in pencil.
Right.
If you are not comfortable writing with your
paint?
fine brush, you can always go to a Sharpie and do it in Sharpie.
Right.
All right. A coffee a day keeps the grumpy away.
A coffee a day keeps the grumpy away, or a grumpy. A coffee a day. You gonna be able to fit all of that?
I will figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, see now Sandy says, life happens.
That is true.
Awesome. She added, life happens. She added, coffee helps.
That's true. Great ideas, guys.
Look, I didn't understand any of this stuff till I started living with you. And you get up in the morning and be like, I gotta have coffee first, then I can function and get through the day.
Exactly.
And then you started getting me like that. And I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is go to the coffee maker and make coffee.
It does.
Even Aiden makes coffee.
He does. And he's a little connoisseur. This kid.
Yeah.
Cracks me up. He has to have fresh ground beans for his coffee.
No, he can't just put it in the Keurig and pop out a cup of coffee. Nah. He has to have we have to grind it. We have to make fresh coffee.
When I was selling steep tea, we had a booth at a farmer's market, and if he made a sale, because he was very good at talking, he's a salesperson. If he sold tea, he would say, okay, we sold 2 bags of tea, can I go get my bag of coffee, to the coffee people right next door to us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, could you not spend all the profits from tea on coffee? I mean,
Yeah. Cindy says, you have beautiful handwriting.
Oh.
Yeah, you do. My handwriting is atrocious.
This is lots of years of doing writing, I think.
Writing with paintbrushes?
Yeah, paintbrushes all over. I learned not to overthink, I think. That is, I think, the biggest mistake that I was making was I was trying to be very
particular.
Just so careful, and I ended up just messing it up. So I figured, you go with the flow, you go cursive and scripty, and it looks good no matter what.
And that goes for anything when you go with painting something. Just don't overthink it. Don't have such great expectations, and remember that whatever it is, it's what makes you satisfied in the end. And then, you have people that can't be satisfied.
No, that's true too, yeah.
Or they just, you just can't help them. A coffee a day keeps the grumpy away.
Love it.
And then you can put that in a frame and go down there to Starbucks or Quick Check or...
Yeah, we have a lot of Quick Check coffee lovers.
Yeah, so they could get this sign and put it up in their store.
I will say that our Quick Check, the one blend that I love is the Saint Nick blend.
Oh, really?
I don't know what it's like cinnamon, vanilla, and something. It's so good.
Okay.
That's the one blend. Maybe I'm a little particular about certain coffee.
Okay.
All right, a coffee day keeps the grumpy away. We'll let you guys get your sayings on there. And I'll show you Kid Camp quick before the very last step of our steam.
All right, so we're going to go over the Kids Camp thing.
So, yep, I'll show you the next 4 we have for Kid Camp. I still can't find, actually, the gumball one.
Really?
I'm not sure what happened to that one. Yeah.
Not over
so
here?
Strange. Nope. I know. I looked over there, too. I don't know. It's so strange. Maybe Aiden snagged it thinking, this is a cool one, and I'll put it up in my room.
It's probably what he did.
All of my things are up in Aiden's room.
Because he has a gumball machine. All right, so now we're going to go over our Kids Camp lineup.
We don't have to, I was going to say, you don't have to give them the dates. I'll just show you the ones that are coming up if you're
that
interested.
one's coming up. That's Monday, tomorrow.
Yep.
Cool Koala, 5 p.m.
Koala.
There's our pug in a mug.
Yeah, somebody said.
Got a hug in a mug. There's a pug in a mug.
And you could always write hug in a mug. Aw.
Right, on the mug.
Cute.
But this is our Kids Camp lineup.
Right. These
Got
are the...
Hanging Out. Frog. That's
Frog.
Tuesday, August 18th.
The Peacock.
Right, the Peacock is on August 26th. All our Kids Camp sessions start at 5 p.m.
Yes.
And then the Bubblegum Machine on the 29th at 5 p.m. And then the Dabbing Panda starts September at 5 p.m.
So what we'll do is, what we do for Kid Camp is, it's $65 for your family. It doesn't matter how many of you there are in your household. If you have multiple kids, God bless, congratulations, you get a discount.
Right.
So it's $65 for your whole family. all of the sessions that we've done only 3 so far. They're all saved, just like we saved them on our Facebook page.
Right.
They're all saved in the private group that we add you to. You can go back and do them at any time, and the Zoom one will send you the link to, so that you can go back to that one and watch it as well.
Right.
On the day of the gumball machine,
August 29th.
Right. We'll open the group up for you guys to invite your friends, and for you guys to, so the kids can have friends paint with them for a session to see if they like it, and
right.
to,
So
see what they've been doing.
Right. So that's the kids camp.
Yes.
People can say, I want my friends to paint with us today.
Yep.
And then they just gotta give us the list of the people that's gonna be joining us.
You got it. Well, I'm just gonna open the group and make it no longer private, so that.
So that they can just join us.
Yeah. So on August 29th, all of the paintings that we've done, I will remove, so that they are just for us. Okay.
Okay.
And then August 29th, we'll do the bubblegum machine together. So these are the ones that we have for fall fun so far. We have the.
That's the next round of kids camp.
Small Husky. We have Happy Harvesting.
Okay. That's for the fall months.
Yep, for September and October.
And there's still going to be more.
Yep. There is a turkey. We have the small version of
the pumpkin kitty.
Pumpkin kitty.
All right, pumpkin cat.
Pumpkin kitty. We have the bag of candy for trick-or-treating.
Okay.
And where's the one that I just did? And then we had some of the kids request a tractor.
Oh, that's right. Some kids wanted to see a tractor. They wanted to paint a tractor.
So I have 2 more to do. We'll finish that today, and then we will post up the form to sign up for that as well.
For the fall kids camp sessions.
Yep. That's it.
Awesome.
All right. So the last step we need to do, we're going to rinse and dry. We're going to go back to that flat brush. So rinse and dry that flat brush really well. So the steam, I'm going to grab a little bit of white on my brush. I want to tap that off though. I don't want a whole lot on there.
So you're going to tap some of it off?
Yep. And then from the center of my cup, we're going to make an S shape, or maybe a 1.5 S shapes coming up. So light pressure.
Wavy.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can do another round of that if you want to make it a little bit wider. So I'll kind of come up and follow that same thing.
Cindy says, my son said he loves them all.
Aww, that's so cute.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
we
he'll
would
have fun
love-
when he joins
yeah,
us. We'll paint with him.
absolutely.
He's going to have a lot of fun.
Aw.
Oh my God, can you do the pumpkin wagon for adults? That's so
Let
cute.
him up the wagon. I have to do another 1 or 2 holiday one, like pumpkin ones. I have a pumpkin patch that I haven't posted yet, which maybe I'll give you guys like a choice. What would you rather
pumpkin wagon
say?
And a pumpkin
The
patch?
pumpkin patch, or we'll do a.
We
Do you
can't
want
have a
this or
pumpkin
that?
patch. We can't have a pumpkin wagon in a pumpkin patch.
Maybe we could. Okay.
There's a lot of pumpkins, huh?
Not for some people.
Okay.
Not for the people that love this holiday. Not for
Yeah,
people
there's
that
a lot
love
of people
this
that
time
love
of
this
year.
holiday. You're right.
Mason and Marie's wedding was all fall themed.
That's right.
It was the best way. It was so cool.
I remember.
Way budgeted, but phenomenal. So great. Okay, the very last step. So after you get your little wavy lines of steam in there, I'm gonna grab that tiny brush again, and we're gonna go back with some brown.
Okay.
Some of that dark brown, and then you can just add a couple of little curved lines in that steam.
All right.
Just really light pressure, so it kind of helps outline and you can see it, but you're not putting a big outline in there anywhere.
Right.
And then you just need to make sure we sign and date our painting. Anywhere you want on there. I'm usually the bottom right or bottom left.
Yes.
And we're done, guys.
Well, they're not done. What is the
Almost.
very last step after
Alright,
they sign their painting?
I lied. So, when we're done when we sign off, I will upload the video so that you can see it again and again, again.
Or you can tell somebody who didn't make it with you. They
That
can
too.
click on it and they can paint it.
We will all post a thank you for painting with us, and then a reminder to post your photos. You can put your photos right underneath that comment, like you're making a comment. You can post them all right there.
Yeah.
We'll go back to grab them, and a couple days later, I'll put together a slideshow of everybody's paintings. That is my favorite part of doing this, aside from the interaction. When we go out, we get an in-person picture of everybody together with their painting, and we can't do that doing it virtually. So this is the next best thing for me.
Right, that's our payoff for
It is.
working with you and guiding you through the painting. We want to see how it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. So so please share your paintings. I will post again that our tip information, should you choose to do a tip. We do really appreciate them.
Right.
And then again, if a tip is not doable, a share. Post your
That's what
photo.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Post your photo to your page and tag us in it. Tag Mimosas
Please.
and Masterpieces. Tag me if you're friends with me or you want to friend me. That's fine. You can tag me personally. I don't mind.
Yes.
Or write a review. That's the next best thing. You know. Share your information with your experience. If you have any concerns or questions or complaints, message me, because we need to grow too, and constructive criticism is how we grow, right?
Right, and please tell somebody. If you know somebody that likes to paint like you, and tell them to come and join us for a painting session and try us out. We've had a lot of new people come and join us over the past few days, and they're very happy with the way we do things, and that's why we want you to encourage people to come. It's therapeutic. It's stress release.
It is.
It's just having a camaraderie and just being part of a community of people that like to join us every time we come on. And we appreciate it, and we're going to always be here for you. So just keep telling people to come and check us out.
That's it. You got it.
Now see, after this, she's got a bunch of things she's going to do to prepare for the upcoming events. Me, I just want to see my little grandson, who I've seen for the first time in my life today. He's 10 years old, and I'm really, really proud of him. He's beautiful, and just can't wait to see him again. Yes, Cindy says I'm going to register.
Awesome.
For the sloth and the kids camp. Thank you so much. This was so much fun.
You're so welcome.
Maddie Tooley says thank you so much for continuing to do these paint sessions so
welcome,
relaxing
Maddie.
and creative. Lori Ann says thanks.
Hi, Lori. Thank you so much. I'm so glad we talked this morning.
Yes, Amy Bouchard Hedrick says I love this. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Miriam
guys.
Forsberg says thank you.
You're very welcome.
Beverly Madigan, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Beverly.
Yes, we have to thank everybody for joining us today.
Whether you're a first timer or whether you're coming back all the time, every one of you are important to us. I mean, I don't know what will happen if we get bigger, because it is a full-time job for me too. It's my mission. I will make sure that I see, I like, I love, I comment on every single one of your posts.
Yes, she does.
And now there's over 3,000 of you. So just a quick background for those of you that are new. We are in the business. This is my business. It's my baby. For 5 years. We're going on 6 years. And at the end of this year, I just said, so in February, I said, I think I would be happy if we can hit 500 followers or 500 likes by the end of this year. And then I think I would feel successful, because it's about 100 a year. That's a good growth for a side business, right? I think we're close to 3,500 now, and I'm just blown away by everybody's generosity and your sharing and our connections. Appreciation. I love it.
For what you do.
I love it. I love it.
Danielle says, as always is better than TV. Thanks again.
Aww.
Okay, yeah, I'm working on the TV thing. Okay, wait till you see what we got in store. We've got a nice little intro that we're working on.
Yes, as soon as this table gets out of here, and
we're gonna fix our map,
paint, and do a couple of other things, we'll have a little intro. Like so when you come and join us, it'll be like a TV show. It's like, all right, we're starting on, and as soon as we hit that hour that we begin, then you'll see a little video clip that shows us. I don't know how we manage to do a slightly recorded video to a live video, but we'll have to figure that out.
It's gonna work out nice. People are gonna come and see us, and then they're gonna expect that intro every time when they come to visit us.
Yeah, and then, we have to finish recording our little intro, and then we're gonna do Aiden's little intro for his
vacuum.
For his
vehicle?
vacuum thing. I told him, I said, while we're shooting the film, we might as well just shoot for him too.
See, now Daniel says if you were on TV, then I'd watch, but otherwise, no.
Aww.
See, and that's what I'm thinking too. And when they see this video footage that we have that starts the show, they're gonna be like, wow, because it's gonna be like you coming down out of the sky and coming right up to our door. And we open the door and we're gonna let you in our house and bring you right down to the studio.
Literally.
And Jennifer will be right there painting, ready to paint with you.
And then
that's how it starts. Every time the show starts, that's how it starts. You coming down out of the sky and right into our door and right through our kitchen and down into our basement, down into our studio.
And all Jennifer could think of is, oh my gosh, that's dirty. Oh, I need to repaint
Jennifer's,
that.
Well, she
Gosh,
is a mother.
This is unorganized.
She is a mother. That's
They're
what she
gonna
does.
see the bird seeds on the floor. They're gonna.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not going to see all of that.
I'm not really.
We're going to
OCD.
whisk them right past everything and bring them right down into the studio.
I'm like, oh my gosh, people are going to really be in my house. That's
they're going to be in your house with
Yeah.
you, just like they are right now.
So
they're in your house now.
And that idea came about because we do have a small studio where people that are local can join us. We were doing classes. We were doing resin classes toward the end of last year or the beginning of this year.
Right.
And every person that has come through my door, I always say you come as a guest and you leave as a friend, because it's so true. I mean, I don't know, it's just the people that I attract, or it's just you guys. It's awesome. We end up finishing our projects and we sit and have a bottle of wine and we
it's a little bit of both.
Chat at an hour after, 2 hours after we're done with our project. But so yes, we want those of you that are virtual to still come as a guest and leave as a friend, because I've met so many amazing people throughout this journey of a few months. So COVID for me has been a huge silver lining. It's been a positive for me.
Yeah, we recognized it and then we ran with it. That's
yeah.
all. We made it our silver lining.
Yeah. Yes.
And
definitely.
you guys helped. Okay? Because
Yeah.
you just keep coming back and painting with us and coming back. And it's just an encouraging and fulfilling thing to do.
I know who this painting is going to.
Who?
Miss Sandy.
Oh, Miss Sandy's going to get the coffee painting?
Miss Sandy is a coffee lover.
A coffee a day keeps the grumpy away.
Well, let's see if I can do this without.
I think she's going to love that.
Ta-da!
Yeah, she'll put that on her front door.
Yeah.
Coffee a day keeps the grumpy away.
I just love putting them in a frame. I don't know.
Yeah, because we were doing this for a while without you putting in frames, and then you just said, okay, let's check the frame thing, and then you was like, okay, that just adds.
It really does. I don't know, like giving it as a gift to somebody, then I feel like, I don't know, we do so many paintings, like
I'm used to seeing the paintings like
if I
that.
were to hand somebody a canvas, they'd be like, oh, thanks, I don't know. But handing them like a framed piece, then it's more like, oh wow, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I don't know.
It's been a good Sunday, good weekend. Everybody,
Awesome.
please stay safe. Come back and join us.
That's right. We'll see you next week. And for those of you that are at Kid Camp, I will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be right back here tomorrow.
Yep. We'll be back.
Less than 24 hours, I think.
Right. We'll be back next week to do the Dream Catcher on Zoom. And then we'll be, right after that, we'll be doing the Girls Night Out free on Facebook, and then the Girls Night on Zoom.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when we come back. So it's going to hit the ground running. We'll be all right.
I have lots of coordinating to do before then.
That's okay. You're good at it. That's what you do. Thank God.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, everybody. Everybody have a safe week.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Sounds good. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Bye.
All right, Rob.